Today we're reading from the 4th chapter, verse number 38. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate tat swayam yoga samsiddha kalenatmani vindati. Translation: in this world there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism, and one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time. So this is a very wonderful explanation of yajna. As we heard in our previous session, that there are many different types of yajnas. There is the dravya yajna, then there is the tapo yajna, then there is a yoga yajna and the jnana yajna. There are many different categories, but all of them are aimed at the same objective: to give up our own pleasure and try to please the Lord instead. So one who is successful at doing that, he receives transcendental knowledge. Within his heart, transcendental knowledge is revealed. And it's difficult to explain. Lord Krishna himself is not explaining in black and white. He's saying that there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. That means it is the blissful state of the soul. The bliss or the happiness that he is searching life after life in various different engagements, either in sense gratification or in mental speculation or in craziness. We're all searching for that happiness. But by sacrificing our endeavors and our energy for the pleasure of the Lord, if we please the Lord, then in return we get special happiness, Atma Sukh, Atmanand. So this is transcendental happiness which can only be derived by the pleasure of the Lord. When the Lord is pleased, then in return we get this transcendental pleasure within our heart, which is the mature fruit of all mysticism. Any path of mysticism we approach, the objective is to gain this happiness, this ananda. This is why so many great accomplished people, they give up everything suddenly. As we know in our history, many kings or many great rishis, they gave up all their material possessions and they went to the forest to meditate, to search for the ultimate supreme truth, the ultimate goal of our human life, to attain that supreme blissful state of pure eternity, knowledge and happiness, Satchit Ananda. So that is possible by practicing yoga. Now yoga means to connect to the Supreme Lord. Either you can connect your work to Him, or you can connect your intellect to Him, you can connect your fully surrender to Him and serve Him in different ways. There is various ways of connecting to the Supreme Lord, and accordingly it's called Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. The result of yoga is supreme happiness and bliss. So if we're looking for that, and if we're frustrated by trying everything else, then it's time to try connecting with the Supreme. And in this Kali Yuga, the prescribed and the most easy way is Harinam Sankirtan. That is the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the topmost and easiest yoga for this age, for Kali Yuga. You don't have to spend anything. You don't have to separately invest your time. You might be traveling to the office. You might be walking down the street. You might be bored doing nothing, but you can chant. When I was in college, I used to go for long drives, sometimes visit my home. So to take 3 or 4 hours, and I remember I used to chant the whole way. I used to be singing this song in my helmet. And that is as easy as it is. You're connecting with the Supreme Lord. You're becoming free from all miseries, anxieties, and you're getting eternal supreme bliss and pleasure. So this is the result of all yoga. We will get happiness within our heart, and that is the goal of human life, to be happy.